I've been working with the theater since February, so I've been here for about 9 months.
I've been working here for about 2.5, almost 3 years, since January 2012.
A lot of different genres, a lot of different sizes of shows come through the Emerson. We have a lot of rap, hip hop, metal, punk rock, pop punk.
Indie, I guess just depending on the month, we will literally have a show for just about anyone. When I first started, I actually was just in charge of running the doors, which is taking admission, taking tickets, money, things like that. And since I've been here over the years, I've picked up more and more duties, and I became the manager about 8 months ago.
As stage manager, I mostly run cables, wrap cables, run all the lines, make sure everything's mic'd up. I take care of changeovers, and then outside of stage managing, I take care of a lot of cleaning for the venue, basic stuff, take out the trash, make sure it doesn't look disgusting for when people get here. Post-show cleanup process. People leave stuff everywhere. It really sucks. So I pick up all their stuff and put it in trash cans. People would think people know they exist, but no one knows they exist. So like, pick up after yourself. Post-show process. Turning everything off. Taking all the gear that people leave here to the office, which I'm going to do later, and then wrapping cables. Running a show, we have anywhere from 8 to 10 lines just for drums alone, 3 to 4 for guitars and bass, 3 to 5 for vocals, and then a couple for tracks. So winding up cables at the end of the day really sucks.
Well, since I am the manager, I literally dabble in a little bit of everything as far as like administrative and booking goes. When I get here, usually the first thing we do is start cleaning, picking up trash, normal setup duties. As soon as the bands start arriving, I'm the one that checks them in, gives them directions, shows them where to go, takes their pre-sale money and all that. Once the show actually starts, I still run doors like I have since I started here. Sometimes I have to step away and take care of crowd control issues or anything else that comes up.
Theater means a lot to me. Since I moved up here last August, I've been coming to shows here, and as soon as I got the opportunity to, I started volunteering here. After I started volunteering here for maybe a month, they hired me on as an actual paid employee, and since then, it's become like a second home to me. I've made a lot of friends here, I've made a lot of people part of my family here. It's where I spend more than half my time. I dedicate like 48, 50 hours a week to the Emerson. So it's a big part of my life. It's a home.
To me, it is the platform in which I can give kids their first and sometimes their last show. There's been a lot of bands who have played here that have played their very first show here, and to me that's really important because I want to contribute as much as I can to the local scene.
The Emerson has a lot to offer to the community. For the most part, it's a safe place for kids to hang out in their free time. We are the largest all-ages venue in Indianapolis, meaning that we don't serve alcohol here. So kids can come here and just be in a safe environment, watch shows, enjoy themselves, meet other people, and just be somewhere safe with a responsible staff that doesn't want them to get hurt. A lot of changes have been made to the Emerson since it first started. Back when it actually first came up as the Emerson Theater, it was literally a movie theater. In '93, it became a music venue. It's gone through 3, 4, 5 different owners since then. Our latest owner is Chris Trebus. Some of our most recent developments have been doing a completely new PA, new board, new stage. Drum riser that I'm sitting on is completely new. New paint job, we're getting new lights. Just completely remodeling the entire building so we can work the Emerson name back up to what it used to be. The only improvements that I would really like to improve upon in the future that we're not currently working on would just be the amount of kids that come here. Because it's more business for us, obviously, which is a good thing. And then it's also more kids that we can meet and have in a safe environment. And we're here for the music, and we want kids to get involved with the music. We want them to find a band or find a song that they can relate to, and if that helps them in any way, that's great. So that's what we want to improve upon, is getting more people here. One of the biggest contributing factors to the Emerson would definitely be the crowd, because without the crowd, there's no reason to have a building here.
I think what sets us apart mostly would be that we have more of an intimate vibe, as opposed to like the Egyptian Room at the Old National or the Vogue. We don't really have a huge barricade and a huge stage that you can't get to. When you're here, you can stand right up against the stage. You can be really close to the people that you want to be close to, and you can meet actually the musicians that you came here to see. As well as we are one of the few venues around that doesn't serve alcohol. We're a lot more conducive and opening to kids, which I think is great.
It's the crowd that makes a show enjoyable, it's the crowd that makes our jobs enjoyable, and it's the crowd that makes the bands enjoy themselves. Without a crowd, and without an enthusiastic crowd, it's just a bunch of idiots jumping around on a stage. That's, while fun to watch, it's kind of stupid. So the crowd really makes the enjoyable experience here.
We usually have shows almost every Friday and Saturday, depending on what's in town on what week. Sometimes we'll have weekday shows. Prices range usually from $8 upwards of $25. Just kind of depends on what's in town that weekend. I will say that if you are interested in coming to a show, you can always get advance tickets for cheaper, and usually local artists will have advance tickets, so by buying one of those, not only do you save yourself some money, you also are helping them out.